librarian teacher at Dona Maria II school cluster in Vila Nova de Famalicão, Braga district, in the north of Portugal. This paper reports an empirical study which contemplates the educational community's wishes and needs. This is a case of study. I'm sorry. Okay. This is a case study research set up with 141 students from 5th, 7th, and 9th grades, 49 teachers, and 46 parents, developed at Dona Maria II school cluster. Identifying the student smartphone experience narratives in their daily lives to design and validate an infocommunicational service model for a learning ecosystem. This approach can facilitate the creation of a novel physical plus digital learning environments that promote reflective and experiential learning. The case study research reported in this paper was coordinated by the principal researcher, a librarian teacher, that was also a contextual observer in the relevant situation in and outside the library. It's a case study with a design-based research prototype to simulate an infocommunication model, and doing so use it to validate the model in 2 interactions with the 3 population of our sample. The smartphone application prototype with 8 task scenarios like registration experience and explored information on the personal profile, explore also the information available about the subject, like general objectives, timetable, and teacher profile. Consult also students' form and grades and school calendar. Initiate a private conversation with the teachers to ask questions, to know something about the subjects or other things from school. Create a conversation group with other students. Assess an activity to create a document and video information provided by teacher from library, of course, and explore notifications, understand the process of submitting activities and assessment. And to know and to identify the functionalities of library, like consult a book and know more about other things and events, for example. The smartphone application prototype named Smarties was designed as a research instrument to simulate models' characteristics, such as access to personal information, implementation of interest badges, interpersonal communication, organization of information, student performance information, synchronous and asynchronous conversation, collaborative work, submitting work for assessment, very important peer-to-peer evaluation, personalized feedback to the students, and study management. This framework built on a new digital landscape is meant to improve teaching and learning by creating a more demanding participative, and creative synchronization. A reflection, just a reflection on the process and the impact on the case study community, a new modus operandi, openness to using smartphones inside and outside the classroom. And yes, the research process reveals potential to be adapted and applied to any other education ecosystem. Thank you.
What about the acceptance of parents about using smartphone to learn, let's say?
Okay. At first, parents they were very afraid. Oh my God, what they can do about smartphone, and inside school they don't understand exactly how the smartphone could be used in the classroom. But they accept it was really good. They were enthusiastic, and it was very good.
Maybe I could add that if you compare, Carlo, the data, you'll notice that inside the paper, it's extremely qualitative. Of course, it's opinion-based. And if you compare the data of teachers and parents, you'll notice that like parents are much below expectation of having their children using this technology inside school or for school or educational purposes. But I also believe that difference has to do with literacy. That's why this was shown as a case study. We have to relate with the literacy and the social characteristics and culture of the place where we're doing the study, the literacy the parents have, and we cannot take that out of place. And at this point, that's why Maria José was very keen in showing what are we doing the study. We didn't get into those details, of course, but they are directly related. The literacy of the parents, the fear factor, there's still a lot of fear factor of what these kind of technologies can do for the kids. They are using a lot of their time around smartphones and computers and tablets. And in some of our communities, in some of our social and cultural contexts, that is still dominant. Here you'll notice that difference. Parents are have less expectation on using this than teachers. Fortunately, teachers are driving the thing, and they are really getting into experiments with smartphones inside school and with school activities.